Throughout their hockey journey, these seniors have grown not only as athletes, but as individuals. Tonight, we pay tribute to their accomplishments, acknowledging the sacrifices made, the friendships formed, and the memories created over the years. Join us as we celebrate these seniors for their contributions to our hockey program. Let their legacy serve as an inspiration to future generations of players, and may the lessons learned on the ice guide them in their future endeavors. You have left a mark on our beloved hockey family. So next we're going to introduce our seniors. First, we'd like to please welcome senior number 21, Mason Weaver. Mason is joined on the ice by his parents, Kristen and Josh Weaver, and his brothers, Miles, Jackson, and Matthew. Mason started playing hockey when he was 5 years old. He played for the Bruins for 11 years, and then as a Trojan for 2 years. Mason says his most memorable hockey moment was scoring an overtime goal in the Cleveland tournament. After graduation, Mason will be joining the United States Marine Corps to become a military police officer. After his service to our country, Mason intends to continue in public service as a police officer. We wish Mason all the best in his future endeavors. Ladies and gentlemen, again, number 21, Mason Weaver. Next we have number 6, Miles Schumann. Miles is joined on the ice tonight by his parents, Jessica and Andy Schumann. Miles started playing hockey for the Bruins in 2013 and has played defense for the Trojan varsity team for the last 3 years. Miles' most memorable hockey moment was winning the tournament in Cleveland with the Trojans. After graduation, Miles plans to attend Sinclair to pursue his goal of becoming a police officer. We wish Miles success in all of his future accomplishments. Ladies and gentlemen, number 6, Miles Schumann. Our next senior is number 1, Noah Carver. Noah is joined on the ice tonight by his mom, Krista, and family, Josh and Isaac. Noah began playing hockey in the 5th grade for the Bruins before moving up to the Trojans as a freshman. Noah says his most memorable moment as a Trojan is beating Alter for the first time last year. After graduation, Noah plans to attend Sinclair to complete his prerequisites before pursuing further education as a physical trainer. We thank Noah for allowing others to shoot pucks at him and for embracing the goaltender position. Number 1, Noah Carver. Our next senior is number 22, Jack Crawford. Jack is joined on the ice by his parents, Jenny and Tom, and his sister, Sarah. Jack began playing hockey for the Bruins in 2012 before moving up to the Trojans in 2020 as a defenseman. Jack, the Cannon Crawford, says his most memorable moments as a Trojan include winning the Cleveland tournament this year and all of the bus rides. Thank you, seniors. In a moment, we're going to do our national anthem, followed by, no, I'm sorry, the starting lineup, followed by the national anthem.
And we welcome you back live inside the historic Hobart Arena in downtown Troy, Ohio. JT Zaba with you as the pregame festivities continue in the background here as the fans continue to file inside the building. The Trojans, their third game in as many nights this weekend have finished the regular season, has not gone the way they were hoping, as the previous two games dropped in tough 1 or 2 goal situations. But it is a fresh start tonight as Toledo Whittier comes to town for one final time this regular season. It's the Trojans and Toledo Whittier as the referee Lee McClure upstairs will will drop the opening faceoff, and we are underway from Hobart Arena in downtown Troy. And that one up and out of play, and a whistle already. We'll do this one again, same spot. Right from the draw, this one picked up, played at the line, held on by the Trojans. Starting combination of the 5 senior starters in this hockey game, as it is senior night. We saw the pregame festivities down below before the game, as Whittier will play it now on the far side and sends it ringside. Back ahead on the wing, this one brought back at the point. Stopped at the Trojans' line, too wide. A drive. Carver the save. Rebound back to Burkhart on the near wing. He'll bring it up. And now here come the Trojans. That one put right on. And we'll get a stoppage now. With 14:13 to go. And fresh legs for Preston House Hockey Club out there. And in to take the draw. This one back out from behind the net. Played back for Vital. Sends it out through the middle. Nobody was there, but it's contained at the line. Back for Harris. He lost it, and his paraphernalia didn't quite know where it went. And so play continues back out into neutral ice and deep inside Trojan territory now. As back to play it out from behind. Senior netminder Noah Carver getting the start tonight. Played back off the dashers and up the wing. That one with a head of steam. Here comes Harris down the wing. Tried to kick it back to himself. The rebound works. It's on the side of the cage. Loose puck again. Condi the drive. Loose puck again. Finally hit with a pad. Pad save made back into the near wing corner. Good effort there from the Trojans early as Harris plays it out of the corner. Sends it rink wide to Vital. Whiffed on the pass. He'll send it back up the wing. And now out they come to center ice. 13-15 and counting to go with fresh legs for Toledo. Now the Trojans follow suit as it's carried out of the Whittier zone. Delayed penalty coming, and not exactly what he was hoping for. .59 to go here in the first period. And right off the draw, this one going to be up out of play is Condi getting credit for the penalty. Going to be played back into the near corner. Wrapped around and scooped up by Sexton on the near wing. He'll hit it off a stick out front. As Wenning sends that one out to center, but it's picked off by Toledo. They'll send it ahead at the line. Offside signaled, and offside's the call. .137 to go on that penalty to Andrew Condi. 12:36 to go in the opener. Still scoreless if you're just joining us. Some Sunday evening hockey along the banks of the Great Miami River as the Trojans coughing up the first penalty of the game and a delayed shot. Rebound and in front, he scores! That's an early 1-0 lead. We'll go downstairs to Anthony Lombardo for the official call. Wenning gets credit for the shorthanded goal to make it a 1-0 hockey game. Cooper Sexton also gets a helper on that one. As Wenning plays it on the near wing, McClellan for Toledo plays it ahead to Nischwitz. And that's going to be touched up with a high stick. And the faceoff is going to come all the way back inside the Toledo zone. Barnes will step in to take the draw. And this one's going to come out quick inside the Trojans' end. Played across, back behind as Burkhart will play it. And again, scooped up on the side. Finally picked up, as that's going to meander 185 feet the other way, and picked up by Toledo at the tail end. 40 seconds to go on that penalty to Andrew Condi. Not that that has mattered a whole lot, as the Trojans have picked up their game's first goal short-handed. Just 30 seconds left on that penalty. They'll play it up the near wing. Back on the side of the cage. Touched up at the line and held in momentarily, and the Trojans will tag up as they couldn't quite figure that one out just a moment. 11:10 to go, 10 seconds on the penalty to Condi as icing signaled and icing the call. And we'll do this one again in the same spot, back inside Toledo territory. Then to take the draw is Garrity. Toledo having their centerman ejected. 7 seconds to go on the Toledo power play. As the Trojans return to full strength, here's Condi, and a good play right there. Good heads-up play out of the penalty box from Andrew Condi. As that prevented a real good odd man rush the other way. Smith sends it across to younger brother Carson Smith. Played it back into the corner. Still around the boards. 10:30 to go here in the first period. 1-0 Troy if you're just joining us. Is back inside the Trojans' end on this breakout attempt at the line and held in. Fired right back in. They're going to play it again out from behind the net. On the breakout. At the blue line and across. Here's Crawford. Couldn't get much together. And here comes Toledo catching the Trojans on a line change, and a pad save made by Noah. And a good effort there. As here comes Smith back the other way, challenging the netminder. Loose puck again, cleared back to the point. And out as the Trojans cannot contain inside the zone. Delayed offsides, finally tagged up by the Trojans, and they will elect to change. As this cross-ice pass intercepted by Sexton before he rides his man off into the sunset. Retreating back at their own line is Burkhart. Dish pass ahead now for Wenning deep inside the Toledo zone, but they're going to say it's offsides. Or was it? That may have been an icing violation. And indeed, that's what it looks like. It's going to be icing against the Trojans. And the faceoff is going to come all the way back to the stick side of Noah Carver. So work it ahead. Here's Burkhart. One touch pass now for Sexton the other way. Top of the circle is shot. Get off his skin in front. They'll work it back down low into the far wing corner. Here's a shot, blocked again. Now to Burkhart between the wickets. Couldn't get enough lumber on the puck. And a tough call right there as Troy retreating back inside their own zone with 9 minutes now to go here in this opening period. On what is senior night, the final regular season home game of the year for the Trojans. This will do it here at Hobart. And a large crowd on hand to witness it, the largest crowd and so the face-off is going to come back inside the in the zone as that one's going to be shot ahead. Saved by Noah Carvers. They'll play it around the boards. Now on the near side, Fielding sends it in. Jaffe couldn't hold on to it. And so they'll regroup back for Crawford on a half board's left wing side. Sending it rink wide. Here's Harris with a head of steam. And all by himself, he shot and tried to pick the corner, but just a bit too wide as the rebound cleared back off a big bounce save. And now here comes Toledo the other way. Stopped at the Trojan line. Here's McClellan. Plays it back into the corner. High shot. Glove down by Carver. Works its way back to the point where it's held on. Near side. Sent back in is Gump. Trying to work his man around. Finally gets it in, and behind Carver is Crawford. Stands his man up on a big hit, and the crowd goes wild with that one. And so here come the Trojans the other way with Vital with it. Here he is taking a slash, works it free. The net is knocked off the post. Play continues, though, as I don't think anyone noticed it. And the Trojans will force that one back inside their own zone. Again, the net is off the post. We see it, and finally Lee McClure, the referee, sees it. Now we have a stoppage now, as the net was off the mooring. A little bit of a reset there. And right off the draw is Berghart. He'll fire that one in. And played out by Toledo. Good stop there by Berghart in front of Carver. But here's the loose puck picked up. He scores. And they even it up at 7:09 in the first period. A 1-1 hockey game. Off a wrist shot on the fourth shot that Toledo has sent tonight. And so we're back to an even tilt. 1-1 hockey game. We'll work that up the boards. Here's Smith. Gets it ahead now for his brother Brady Smith. A shot. That one deflected away at the last second. And the loose puck finally picked back up by Smith. Blocker pad save made. Rebound scooped up by Toledo, and now here they come. Across the Trojans line, and they're going to say it was offsides. And offsides will stop the clock now with 6 minutes and 36 seconds to go. Shots on goal still in favor of the Trojans. 7-4 at this point in the hockey game. And right away, that one's going to be whistled again. Offsides it goes. I'll play that one again. Back behind the net. 6:15 to go. Even strength hockey, as it has been most of this game, aside from the penalty to Andrew Condi, but actually led to the Trojans' first goal, a short-handed goal, as they'll battle for it along the half boards on the left wing side. Scoop back up by Wenning. He'll get tripped up, no call, back into the corner as Sexton works hard in the crease, but here comes Toledo out to the zone with a little help from Weaver. They'll work that one just inside the Trojans' line. Drop pass. Now here comes Crawford. Fans wanted a penalty from behind the play as Sexton and Wenning was tangled up in it as well. And that's not exactly what you want to see. a little bit of a you see the officials there. It was Sexton that was mixing it up with the Toledo forward. And the crowd enjoying what they see as Davis is in the box. And so now the officials are going to have to sort out exactly what happened. We saw the play developing as the play was coming out of the zone, and that's Lee McClure, the referee that was in that zone, that is going to have to figure all of this out. And so we're still trying to figure out, is that's referee Gary Dickstein down at the box. Still there, as you see, the captains are getting an explanation now. There's a 4-minute minor up on the board for Cooper Sexton. I'm sure that's not all, as I'm guessing there's matching penalties with Davis as well. The face-off is going to come down inside the Trojans' end, as they are going to come away with more out of this. We'll go downstairs for the public address announcer here momentarily, but even you can see on the screen there, the penalty box for the Trojans is absolutely full. But here they come the other way, he scores! Didn't even get a chance to read all of the penalties yet. And the second shorthanded goal of the night for the Trojans makes it a 2-1 hockey game. We'll go downstairs again for the call. As Brady Smith getting credit for the goal.
With assist number 24,
Wenning also with a helper on that one. With still 1:35 to go on that penalty to Cooper Sexton, and the Trojans certainly doing well shorthanded tonight. And they're still going to finish reading off all of the penalties. High sticking was also the matching minor. Wygast with the puck sends it rink wide. That one across the crease off the high glass to the far wing side. 2-1 Troy. Still short-handed for another 1:07. Toledo still has the power play. They'll send it around back on the far side. Still contained. Held on at the line, right back in on the half boards. Cycling it, a shot, turned aside again. Rebound back into the corner off that high stick. Here's Nygast. Waits for the right moment, turned, tried to go glove side on Carver. That was a no-go that time. We'll pick it back up. The captain sends it ahead as Smith works it out to neutral ice. Fresh legs for the Trojans as Toledo will just dump that one in. 4:05 and counting. 26 to go. On that penalty is a high shot, just wide off the high glass, and the Trojans forced to ice that one 185 feet the other way. A bit of a relief valve with only 15 seconds left on the penalty. Or the initial penalty is here. Smith with it all alone. He scores! A second shorthanded goal by the Trojans on the same penalty. And that should be Brady Smith as well. We'll go downstairs for the official word on that. That's a 3-1 goal. And And the captain comes through in the clutch, picking up an unassisted goal to make it a 3-1 hockey game. Shorthanded is now the Trojans return to full strength. And you'd almost like to have another penalty prop up here with how good they've been clicking on the special teams tonight, particularly